Andrew from Ether Automation, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a canvas view inside Zoho Creator, in case you want your Zoho Creator app to look more user-friendly, have more easily accessible features, that kind of thing. So let me start out by sharing my screen. Hopefully I'm sharing the right screen, otherwise this will be a short video. Okay, so I'm looking at my screen. I'm inside Zoho Creator right now, right? And if you've watched any of my previous videos in this series, I'm demoing how to create a drop shipping creator app. So I'm here in the backend of Creator, and I'm on a reports. And on the right-hand side here, you see this quick view, and then you see this detailed view. We're going to click detailed view. Then we're going to go down here to click create new layout, right? And here are the templates they have. These all look wonderful. I'm not going to create anything that looks anything like any of these in this video. I'm going to show you how to set up your own canvas view, and then we're going to have some automations and some things that make certain things easier for you. So let's start, and we'll create something from scratch. Now, again, this series is about a drop shipping app, an internal app that's used to streamline drop shipping. So we're going to base it around that, right? We're going to start by adding an element, and we're going to add a section here up the top, right? And this will be our general order information, and we could drag and drop these things larger or smaller. Now, I'm not a designer, so this is not going to look the best, but I'm just going to show you generally how you can do a few things on here, and then we'll call it a video. So we could change the background. You can change to a gradient, right? Let's make it like this, and let's make the color like that, right? And let's make this color red for some reason. And let's go from the corner, and yeah, why not? Let's maybe do that corner. Okay, you can increase or decrease the border size. I'm going to keep it at 1 pixel, and I'm actually going to make it this black color here, right? So again, you can style it how you want. I'm not going to show too much of the styling because, again, not a designer, but you can modify this to your heart's content. Of course, you could do a fit screen or not. So then we're going to get the some data in here. Let's put in the name. You can drag and drop this, and of course, you could style it. You can add some properties. You can add conditional formatting. So, you know, if it's, you know what, let's do that for the next one. So let's go to status, right? And then for the status here, we're going to add some conditional formatting. So if the status equals shipped, then it's green. Shipped, right? Something like that, right? So then here, this is the fields we have on the order record. But if you remember the previous video, we have some related records. So down here, we have some from related blocks. So we could see the line items, and then we could see to the related blocks, which is the orders or work orders. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to add a new element. We're going to add a tab here. Right, so a tab just allows us to have multiple like pages. So we're going to name this one the order line items. And then within that, I could say, let's put in the line items. Real simple. And we could drag that out. And I could change the styling template. Let's do this template. We'll remove this particular thing. I can go back to my data, and I can see, okay, so for the line items, I can also pull in the related items there. So here are my purchase order line items, right? So this is my order line item. If I want to relate it to the purchase order line items, I can go purchase orders and put that on this side. And we'll say quantity, put on that side. And then if I wanted, I can even add buttons, right? So let's do that on the next page. Let's go name this one the buttons tab, right? And I can add a configure a new action. I'm going to click this, and we'll call this one a open tab. Create the workflow, and then I can add in my Deluge code, right? And so we can either run a function that already exists, or we create our own function. And so let's actually do that real quick. So in there you go. So in the back end, I can do one for order received. So if I have an order and I want to create a received, right, I can click. I have this page here, so I'm going to say order received, and then so the URL equals order received, and then if you want, you can add your queries. So question mark, and this is called purchase order. Order equals, and I'm just going to grab a random purchase order. But you can do something where you would search for the purchase orders and then put that in here, right? So let's do that now. So if I have an order, right, and we've got our two purchase orders, let's search for that one of the purchase orders. So order record equals order where ID equals inputs dot ID, and then we're going to go through each line item. If the line item dot purchase order line items dot purchase order purchase order line items dot purchase orders, and then one more dot status does not equal orders. Let's look at the statuses. Draft. And finally, we're going to open URL, and the window type is, that should go pop-up window with height of 300 and width of, we'll say actually 400 and width of 300. Right, so just a simple function, right? And I'm just going to make this the whole bar here. Now I could put it outside as well, but just to demo the tabs, I'm going to put it right here. And let's put it in the middle there and get it to snap. There we go. And we're going to call this the order layout. I'm going to click save. Close this down. And now when I go to my orders and I open one of these, I've got my layout right here. I can see these two orders are, the order line items are the cat carrier and the drink. Now, again, you could change any of these fields. I can go to my buttons tab and click open the tab, and it opens that window for me. But again, all of this can be modified, right, in terms of what's displayed. So if I go back to here and open the order layout, I can stylize it differently. I could change the button, what it does. I could style the button. See, on hover, I want to change the color to red. No, on hover of this one, I want to change the background to purple. And then for here, I actually don't want the color to be red. Right, so now every time I hover over it, it goes purple, and you can style it however you want. I'm not a designer, so I don't have a lot of expertise in that area, but any of the logic you would want. Now, you can also expand this out so that it's a full screen, right? So then the order is real simple, and then just navigate between the orders using these buttons here, right? So you could set up a report to show you all the orders that haven't been processed, right? And then have that automatically be this large, and you can have a button here to process each order individually. Now, when I save this, I refresh this page, got my nice button here that now changes colors whenever I hover over it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.